is the Twilight Zone.
Cats, please, calm down.
Can we get a video? Yes, we can. The Lost episode. Enter the 5th dimension.
Oh, Rod, why did you leave? I've never stopped dreaming about you.
I've heard that electrical sound effect before.
A blackout?
This man is Rod Sterling, a creative storyteller and a master of modern myths. Myths that reshape reality and redefine the imagination. But tonight, he's not the storyteller. Tonight, he is the story. We will walk a fine line of memory and fiction. A place where endings aren't written with ink, but with grief. Maybe he will go through the process and discover the truth. The true ending in this strange excursion called life. What lies beyond time and space, where the screen cuts to static? Submitted for your approval, the Lost episode of the Twilight Zone.
Rod, you came back!
I was gone, now I'm back. I was in a meeting with the executives. Thought I told you, but I've been a little absent-minded. But that's besides the issue. I have news for you. Trying to read this out loud, I noticed something my friends have been mentioning as well, that the default timer on AGS on how long text is displayed is a bit short. I do admit to it now. I haven't been bothered by it before, but now I'm noticing it more. The man in the television. You told me about this episode once. It was different. Something in a man who becomes trapped in his own creation. Someone special can dig up something spectacular from oblivion. You once said to me, you'll know when the time comes. Very mysterious and very Twilight Zone. It intrigues me. It might be worth something to explore. Serves closure. I need closure. Inevitably, I was going to write something like that sooner or later. I'll try to find the strip, Carol. If it even exists. First, I need a cigarette to even begin to think about this conundrum. Oh, neat. Oh, neat. Although for some reason this caused my mouse to lag. Did I drop the game speed down? Yeah, I think that's actually it. It causes the... So when you open the game speed and just close it without changing anything, it defaults the game speed to something super low. Oh, this looks like old Police Quest games. I have a minor gripe about the graphics. There's something weird and funky going on, because here and there you can see dithering to do color shifts. Oh! Also, this is a gripe. The buttons aren't big enough for the text with the way they're outlined. But there's also like a combination of dithering and then gradient. Like transparencies and gradients, and it's kind of weird how it's been done. I'm not sure what it is, but something about that, it looks off to me. Like, I'd want to use one or the other, but mixing them like this bothers me a little bit. There's also the fact that this line has the choppiness to it. That's a common issue I've also had. Wait, hold on. This wall does not align with that wall. This top layer of pixels should be light colored. And about here. That looks off. My keen pixel art critique sense is tingling. It's not much, but there's a little bit there that's messing up the perspective for me. Like, this wall seems to be a bit too forward. Like, it doesn't quite belong in the scene. Nitpicky stuff. I know. I'm terrible. I'm sorry. I need a cigarette. Well, I thought maybe it might be under the pillow. Where's my cigarettes? Woman! Cigarettes! I really need a cigarette. Cigarettes aren't good for you. It helps me think. You have to work for it. Instead of helping you, I'd rather serve a man like you with a nice little puzzle. My investigation continues. Good luck. Is it in my coat pocket? I found an oasis. Soon my mind can wander properly. All I need is light. A hidden pocket. We need a way to get in there. Every time I touch this mirror, I catch a glimpse of Millicent Barnes. Maybe I was always trying to explain something that can't be explained. So many ways to make a mirror image crack. There's probably something here if you've actually ever watched Twilight Zone, but I haven't. Tape. Usually there's at least a coin or two. I need that cigarette. There wasn't a hotspot description text there, but okay. Now do I just use the cigarettes on myself, on the chair? Nice try, I guess. Okay. Once I have my cigarettes, I'll sit and smoke. Do I use the lighter on the cigs? Nice, smooth Oasis cigarette. Now do I sit? I have my cigarettes, my man. Ah, there we go. Ah, I love a good smoke and mirrors. Now I can begin my search. Where could it be? Lost in a parallel plane? Some kind of container, maybe? Secrets are always hiding in plain sight. We'll check the mirror. Double check the mirror. Triple check the mirror. Okay, it's not there. Film reel. Put the reel back in the reel container. That one's missing a... What the hell? The film's vanished. Something that needs to be contained, not this one. Lady, would you like a cigarette? I don't think she would do anything with that. I can smoke it again, though. I hope that doesn't break anything, scripting-wise. Tape from the... Oh, it was on the antenna. I thought it was attached to the couch because of the perspective shift. Tape piece from the antenna. Lamp. Pillow. Script piece. Corner piece of one of my scripts. What was it doing here? Lady, do you have any, like, scissors or something? There's a pop when the ambient audio loops, I think. Yeah. Pop. Every 4 ticks, there's a little pop when it loops. I've had this issue myself so many times, and one of the reasons most of my MAGS games and such are huge is because I try to minimize this and avoid this by making ambient sound loops like 25 minutes long, so that even if it doesn't loop cleanly, the loop comes around so rarely that it's not immediately obvious it's happened. When you have a short loop like this, it can really get to people's nerves if it doesn't loop perfectly cleanly. And AGS kind of struggles, especially with certain file formats. I think MP3 has been terrible with the looping sound. Pop. Oh, now I've heard it. I can't unhear it. It's stuck in my brain forever. Oh no. Okay. I don't need to go outside right now. Beyond my capabilities. What? My trusty old typewriter. If you're lucky, it just tells tales. If you're not, it tells the future. I feel like there's a lot of references going on. I have a piece of tape, a cigarette. Do I use the cigarette to, like, burn a hole in the jacket? No. Hidden pocket. Yeah. How do I open the hidden pocket? That's... I have the script piece, it says when I move the pillow, and then it reappears. I think that's a minor bug. The dev didn't expect you to repeat the interaction. I need my cigarette. Yeah. The interactions are missing the game once do only condition or something like that to track that you've already done them. Maybe I show this to her. No? What's with the piece of tape? What do I do with the piece of tape? I keep wanting to interact with the frame, but I'm not sure if that's actually a thing here. I have a friend who's watched it and talked a bunch about Twilight Zone, but I've never watched it myself. I should probably take a look into that. Am I stuck? Is there a hotspot I'm missing? We've done all the dialogue options for Carol. I also want to watch it at some point. I'm not sure how well it's aged. Is it more like people who enjoy it nowadays are more nostalgic about it because it's the good old days? Or is it still actually good? Don't know. Oh! This time the mirror cracked. The shard comes off. Well, I can probably use that as a knife. Oh, the mirror disappeared. Never mind. To cut into the coat's secret pocket. Piece of paper. Vision. Missing a piece from the upper corner. They fit. I need something to hold them together. Maybe a piece of tape. Taped together forever. Why I kept this. It's only a crumpled and taped title page. I still have the missing piece and the tape title page, though. I think that's also a minor issue. It is a dream. What do you mean? I am the dream. I think I found what I came looking for. It was always me. The man in the television. You unlock this door. What? Oh, we're again repeating the interactions. I got a new pack of cigarettes. You unlock this door, it said. I don't need to go outside right now, he says. Wait, do I show this to her? This is it. You unlock this door with the key of imagination. The man in the television realizes he is no longer real. This is for us, Carol. I didn't write it. We lived it. You didn't come here to find me. You came here to say goodbye. One last time, you brought me to life. The best ones echo in memories, long after we are gone. Sometimes we have to do what's necessary, go through the motions, the acts of letting go. Let's finish our story together. Is that animating somehow? It looks like it, yeah. Nothing to see in this dimension. Enter the spiral. The lost and final episode by Rod Sterling. He was looking for something that was never meant to be written. We're all part of the story, lead through by unknown forces. As with Rod's story, the ending often comes as a surprise, but there's always time to take hold of the pen and write our own play for the screen that is called life. Because our greatest legacy is choosing to live before the final page. Rod Sterling and you just stepped out of memory and into the Twilight Zone. That's a very rapid credit roll, and it's over. Out of all three, this was clearly the most game. Also quite jank. There's like really simple repeat interactions you really should have accounted for. Like allowing the player to repeatedly pick up objects that shouldn't exist anymore and stuff like that. Why is it possible to move the pillow back to make it look nice, but then why are you able to peel it off again if you're just going to uncover the page again? This game wasn't tested very well, I think. This game could have used an external playtester to help clean out the issues, but compared to the others, it's still the most gamey game. It's most pure adventure game, because the others were like a life sim and a dungeon crawler. Although that one also, I think, it reminds me of some old PC game from the DOS days. I can't remember what it was called. Damn. I really should watch The Twilight Zone, shouldn't I? That's what I'm getting from this. Well, that was our Magsification stream for this month.